Welcome back to our series on how to build a dropshipping store. In the last video, we explored how to pick a perfect product by solving real problems. Now that we've got our product idea in mind, it's time for the next big step: choosing a domain and hosting plan. This is like giving your store its online address and a home. It's where everything starts coming to life. In today's video, I'll guide you through selecting a memorable domain name and a reliable hosting plan so you're set up for smooth growth from day one. Let's dive in and lay the foundation for your store. Now, before we start, you need to know that you need to choose a very good hosting provider if you're planning to start a dropshipping store. And that's because a dropshipping store will have a bit more processes in the background running. For example, importing products, but also updating the stock and the prices and synchronizing orders if you received one. So for that, we advise Cloud86. So when you go to woozah.com/cloud86, you will get on their website and find the prices they are offering. Now, we need at least the managed WooCommerce plan. And you can start with the most basic plan they offer at this moment. Because when you need an upgrade, because for example, you have a lot of visitors or a lot of orders, then you can upgrade within the Cloud86 portal and they will support you during that upgrade so that you will not experience downtime or anything like that. So for this, we can start with Managed WooCommerce Start and we can pay for 3 years, 1 year or monthly. Then when you pay monthly, you will pay €18.60 per month. And when you want to choose this plan, you can go select. And in the second step, you can register a domain. Now, there are two possible scenarios. One, you already have a domain registered at another provider. That's what I have done already. So my domain is at GoDaddy. And in this case, I do not need to register a new domain in combination with the Cloud86 plan. So in that case, since I already have my domain at GoDaddy, I can use my own domain. Now, if I want to register a new domain, I should use this one instead, because this will show you real time if that particular domain name is available. Now, I'm going to show you within this video series how I'm going to build my Dutch and Belgium store from the ground up. So I chose a .nl domain name, but you can choose the domain extension you want depending on the country you're in and the country you're planning to sell in. So for example, .de is for Germany, .be is for Belgium, but you can also do, for example, .ai, .amsterdam, so you can choose which domain name suits you best. And then once you have a decision, you can just search it here. So I'm going to sell desks and I have game desks, but then the Dutch variant, gamebureaus.nl. Let me check if this one is available. Unfortunately, it's not free. Now, when I do game desk, it's not free. And what if I do pro game desk? It's free. So basically, you're looking for a domain name who is available and you can purchase right away to be used for yourself and your own business idea. Now, there's another additional thing I want to tell you about domain names. It's very convenient to have the primary keyword of the product you're going to sell in the domain name because Google will like this very much. So in my case, I'm going to sell game desks. So that's why I said pro game desk, because then I have at least the focus keyword game desk within my domain name. So whatever you're selling, if it's about coffee, it's about running, shoes, clothing, try to add that particular word in the domain name because it will make it a lot easier to get found in the free search results of Google and other search engines. Now, once you have decided your domain name, I will go to my own domain name, which is gamebureaus.nl. You can say use my own domain, then you will get a summary again of the package you chose and how you want to pay. And you can also choose the migration service, which in this case is not necessary because we're starting from scratch. Then we're going to the next step. And when we're going to the next step, we can use an existing customer login or we can create a new account. Now I'm going to create a new account, and once that's done, of course, we can check out, we will pay, and we will have access to the Cloud86 portal within a couple of seconds. So once you have completed the purchase for Cloud86, you will have access to this portal, my.cloud86.io. And here you will see the plan you've purchased, including the domain you have purchased. Now, one of the biggest benefits of using Cloud86 is that they are a WordPress and WooCommerce expert, so they know a lot about WordPress and WooCommerce, but also because you have purchased the managed WooCommerce start plan, they have already installed WordPress and WooCommerce for you. So once you have completed Cloud86, you don't have to do anything else. You can just log in here, click on the service you've just purchased. You will see this page. Here you can see that you are on the page of WordPress, and then here you can log in into your WordPress backend. So that's really easy. You just purchase a plan, a hosting plan via Cloud86. Optional, you can also purchase the domain name there. They will install WordPress WooCommerce for you, and based on that, you can just start right away with creating and building your store. You can log in here, everything is a done deal. Very easy. Now, I'm not going to dive into WordPress yet because there's one tiny and important thing we need to do, and that's creating a logo. Now, there are a couple of tools to start with creating a logo. And the first most common used tool is Canva, where you can design your own logo. So let me open a blank design. And over here we can search for logo, and I add desk behind it because maybe it shows me with something with a desk. But in this case it doesn't. I do see chair, hair, desk. Nice. So basically I can use a predefined logo over here, or I can start from scratch looking for a nice font type, and based on that create the logo itself. But it doesn't really matter what you do, you have a lot of inspiration here. So let me go by using this one because I saw a really nice font here. And oh, this is another one. Yeah, another one. I think this is a nice font. Game. Those. Make it a bit smaller and also a bit wider. Okay, and maybe make it all caps. Boom. And I want to align it like this. And I also want to make this one a bit more bigger. And I want to have a bit less space. Okay, now this can be deleted. I don't like the salmon color, but that's less important because I can just like download it PNG. Now there's another way to do this because I'm not going to design my entire logo. You will see my entire logo later on in the next videos. But there are also two other tools you can use. The first one is 99 Designs. And this has my personal preference because it's rather doable with regards to price, because basically what you can do is you can start a logo design contest, and you can already start that from $2.89. And how it works, you will add some assets, some examples of logos you like, etc., colors, font types. Based on that, multiple designers are going to provide you their design. And most of the time for this price, you will get between 25 to 50 designs to choose from. You can also communicate with the designer, and then you can choose who's the winner, and that design you can use into your store or business. So this is really nice because it will give you a lot of creative designs, and maybe also a bit of inspiration of which design you like best and how to move forward from it. So it's a really nice method to get for a very nice price, a very nice logo. And then of course we have Fiverr, which probably you've already heard from. And on Fiverr, you can hire freelancers for everything, but also for logo design. So if I type in here logo design, I can just find a freelancer that suits my needs, designs that I like. and send them a message. So when I click this one, for example, a basic logo will cost you €14.56. So I think that's what I'm going to do with the game desk part, because for €15, I will waste my time if I do this myself in Canva, right? And I really like this designer, so for €15 I can have a bet. So in the first video, we've decided a product niche. Now in the second video, we've decided the name of the web shop, and we've already signed up for a hosting plan so that we can later on build our store. And we need, of course, give the brand a face by designing a logo. Now, don't waste too much time on the logo, because yes, it's important, and no, it's not important. What's most important is your actual website, how it's going to look, how people are navigate to it, and if it's user-friendly, and if your story about the product and your service is correct and working for people. So don't waste too much time on the logo itself. That having said, in the next video, we're going to start designing our webshop. And I think this is one of the most important and crucial parts in this video series, because I'm going to teach you how to build a store of your own with a nice design. And I will also use a designer for that, which I will of course mention in the next video. But it will help to also look a bit on Fiverr to see how many designers can make like an affordable design for you, so that you don't have to think about the creative process. All of that in the next video. Every week, 2 videos within this video series will be published. So if you don't want to miss out, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button and comment if you have any questions, because I'm here to help. Good luck, and I see you in the next one.